Hello, and welcome to Dishing the Dirt with the Little Yoper. Um, Stay at home day, cleaning, laundry, so sorry. Um, I never claimed to be a beauty consultant, and I told you before that this is not one of them channels. This is just a channel to basically show the corruption that's going on. Today I want to talk a little bit about the meth that's been going on and the drugs that are going on in Alpena and Presque Isle County even. It really saddens me to see the amount of people that are being arrested for these charges. Um, and you can see it yourself. Keeping It Real in Alpena County, or Keeping It Real in Alpena, the Facebook page, she's really, really good at posting the people that are up there. So you can see and you can comment, but it saddens me because she's not there and she's not doing it to shame these people. She's also doing it to bring awareness. Like, we're all in this together, guys, and some of the comments can be so nasty. But some of the comments aren't. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. If you're being nasty, then obviously you're just a nasty person in real life. And you have no compassion for other human beings. Me, myself, I have never been addicted to any kind of drugs. Yes, I smoke weed. But I've never been addicted to anything. However, I've had people very close to me that have been addicted. I do not like the word junkie. I hate that word. I just hate it. They are sick. They don't grow up when they're kids and teenagers and in school, and they don't think, hey, I'm going to be a drug addict for my life. People don't ask to it happen. They don't ask for that. Something happens to them, either a physical injury or an emotional injury or a mental injury. Something went wrong with that person. Something happened to that person and they didn't get the help that they needed. It could have been someone broke their ankle and they were on pain pills and they got addicted that way. Could be that they're mentally unstable or emotionally unstable and they're just trying to release, you know. I know what it's like to have so much stress in your life that you just want to just go away, just disappear. And that's how they do it. They go into their own little reality. It's peaceful for them. They need help. They don't need people calling them junkies. They don't need people looking down on them. Because, yeah, they turn into some terrible people. They can turn into some terrible people. Drugs can do major damage. They can turn the sweetest people into the most hideous people. And it's the hardest on the people that love them. Their close friends and their family. That's who it really hurts the most. Let's get to a solution, shall we? It breaks my heart to see all these arrests. And when you look at, just take one person's arrest, and you can pull it up and you can see consensual other arrests, arrests that they've had, and bet your bottoms to dollars that they have more than one arrest for the same charge, and it's drug related. How can we stop this? Well, if the Michigan State Police, the hunt team, and the Alpena courts, I'm talking about the prosecuting attorney, I'm talking about the judges, I'm talking about all of the attorneys, defense attorneys, all these attorneys, they need to get together. And we as a community need to start saving these guys, saving these guys, they're human beings. They're no different than you or I. They have family. Most of them have kids. Like, instead of tearing this society apart and this community apart, let's work together as a whole. When you get busted your first time, okay, it could have been a fluke. Give them the satisfaction of the doubt that they messed up. Give them some fines. Give them a steep probation period. And drop them. Let them go about their lives. If they start by the second one, that right there should just tell you, okay, this one's got a problem. Give them the choice. 6 months in jail or turn yourself into a rehab for 6 months. Don't give them a choice. It's tough love. You either go to jail and you suffer through that, or you go through a rehab and you get yourself clean. Like, it's a win-win situation. Think about it. The fees and the fines that they have to pay would most likely pay for a rehab. And if it doesn't, well, then the state needs to do better. The state needs to do better. If the state can pay for gender reassignment surgery, then they should be able to pay for a rehab. That's my opinion. And that's, I think, needs to be done. Like, there should also be some kind of system to where if you have a family member that has a problem, you can reach out to them without consequences. Because I'll tell you right now, there are people that know that if someone's overdosing, don't call an ambulance, because they're going to be saved, and then they're going to go to jail because the Michigan State Police jumps on that. Oh, another overdose, let's go charge them. Free money. When a person overdoses, don't you think they're at the lowest point in their life? Like, they could care less if they're going to jail. They just try to kill themselves. They just overdosed. They have a problem. Jail's not going to solve that problem. Rehab may solve that problem. And this is my opinion. Some of yous are like, oh, that's a drain on taxpayers' dollars. And trying all these people and keep arresting them and throwing them in jail, and then through the court's time, don't you think there's more pressing things like, oh, I don't know, the Bryn Bills and the Abby Hill case, or find Lisa Knight? But no, you got the Michigan State Police playing rogue again. And I'm telling you, people, this is one of the reasons why I started this channel, was to the corruption. And I'm telling you, everywhere you look, the Michigan State Police is right there. And so are the courts. So I'm calling them out. And I'm tired of seeing them not help. They're there to protect and to serve, and they're not protecting and serving. I'll tell you that right now. They're finding the best and easiest ways to make that almighty excuse me. They're finding the best way to make that almighty dollar for the courts. so they can buy themselves new toys. You know? Oh, we need a new car. We need some new tasers. Let's get some new computers. Oh, we need to train all these dogs. Like, just sit back and think about how much taxpayer dollars goes into one investigation. It may be a small investigation that only lasts a month. Or it could be a huge investigation where they trail people for years. You know, this is how they work. And then they're billing taxpayers' dollars for sitting out front of people's houses, following people on their daily lives, you know, sitting behind a computer making fake profiles on Facebook. Miss Lori Mayer. That's another video that I will be trying to get out today. But I got up this morning and I kind of checked my news feed on Facebook, and that was the first thing that I seen was another meth bust, another this, another that. And then you start reading the comments to some of these, and these people are just so ruthless and so nasty. And all I have to say is, shame on you. Shame on you. I wish my life, and I wish I was so perfect that all I could do is look down on people and be nasty. And God doesn't like ugly. Doesn't like ugly. And if you're ugly and you have an ugly soul, then bless you, because where you're going after you leave this earth is piddlance to what I can do to you. We just need to do better. We need to do better. The Michigan State Police need to do better. The court system, the judges, the attorneys, the prosecuting attorney. We all need to do better. And as a community, I think it is our job to stand up and say, this isn't working. Our jail is being overrun by people who have problems. When is enough enough? Like, honestly. And I'll tell you why they don't want to change it is because they're making money hands over fist right now. Think about it. You get busted for meth or heroin or whatever. What's the bond on that? I don't know. And I promise that I'm going to investigate this. I'm going to be making phone calls and finding out exactly what the terms are, from being arrested to going through the court system. And if anybody's out there that actually knows from experience, I don't judge. I promise not to judge, but I promise to tell your story, because that's what's important, is getting the truth out there, not judging people, because Lord knows I could be judged. I got some pretty skeletons in my closet. And those who know me, I don't judge. We all do stupid crap. I mean, that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you become a better person, learning from your mistakes. So, no judgment here. You got a story to tell, please get a hold of me. Send me a message on, Dishing the Dirt with the Little Youper. Send me a message on Facebook. If that doesn't work, call me. My phone number is on Facebook and everything else. I don't give a care. I have nothing to hide. And I'm just all about the truth. And it's time that we have brought the truth out there. Because the corruption is just too much. And obviously the Alpena News and True North Radio News are biased. They're so far left that they're biased. That's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You know what I'm talking about. It's just it's a cesspool. I mean, I don't even read the Alpena News anymore, and I very rarely even listen to True North Radio News because they don't tell you what's really going on. They tell you what they want you to know. And let me tell you what, a lot of stuff that they won't want you to know is being withheld. Quick shout out to B Hall on your Abby Hill videos. I look forward to working with you. He is amazing. And you know what? A lot of people don't like him. I don't judge. Like I said, I don't judge. I don't know him from his past. I know him from just recently. And you know what? He is bringing Abby Hill's story to light, and that's what's important. It's not important what he did in his past. What's important is he's bringing to light what the corruption is on Abby Hill's case. And it needs to be brought out. It needs to be shown that the Michigan State Police basically put it out there. They pulled the rug out from underneath her. Like they basically, here boys, here's your snitch. They served Abby Hill up on a platter using the Alpena News and True North Radio News. They served her up to try to get them. Think about that. They sacrificed a young mother, a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a friend. They sacrificed her to get a little bit more information on a case. I don't know about you, but I think that right there, that's corruption right there. And that should be all that we as the community need to know to stand up and say, what the hell are you doing? What the heck is going on? That's where I'm going to leave you guys at. Is why. I know I got off topic, and I'm sorry. I promise to try to get better on that. I am not a podcaster. Never claimed to be. But no one really reads the newspaper or even online newspapers anymore. And that's what I was. I was a journalist. I wrote stories, and no one reads stories anymore. So here I am trying to adapt to my situation at the age of 43. So, peace and love. And I hope this video reaches one person. Just one. If this video reaches one person and changes one person's opinion about people that are being addicted, that people that are addicted to drugs, if I change one person's mind about them, my work is done. So, peace and love. See you next time.